Greetings, everybody. I put on some red lipstick because I'm coming here to talk out of my nice lips. Yes, my nice mouth. From a nice red lipstick. Okay? There are a lot of folks visiting this channel at the moment, and I welcome you all. And I want to say to you, if you're a dissenting voice, we still welcome you. But as you have the right to speak, so does other people. This is my channel, and I'm allowing you and everyone else to speak your mind. Now, if you decide that you want to disrespect people in the comment section, that is where I step in as a moderator. Okay? Okay, we have that clear. Now, I'm going to make a few things clear because we're going to move on, because a lot more people are going to be vexed in 2022. Okay? I want all of you, not my subscribers, not my regular viewers, the new folks. I feel like I have to speak to you, and for some reason, I would encourage people to go into the channel and see if you find topics that appeal to you. It's obvious that a video popped up somewhere, and people who are very small-minded don't know to say, okay, I see this video and I don't like it. I'm going to check out another video and see. No, sometimes it's very clear based on some of the comments that individuals did not even finish listening to the video, or if they did, they have a problem with deductive reasoning. And so I'm not going to be harsh. I'm going to say, bless up yourself. If you are here supporting another platform and you're loyal to them, and that is your way of showing your loyalty, listen, pick up yourself, bless up yourself. However, I'm going to say something to you, and this is where I'm always bigging up my supporters and my subscribers. I have a real deep respect for them, because guess what? There are times when they're not in agreement with me, and they'll say it, but they've never been disrespectful. And there are times when they remove themselves because it's too much for them, and they return when they see something else that is up their alley. That's why I love them. And you will never see, you could make 1,000,000 videos. You will never see one of my supporters going to anybody's platform to disrespect them. That's the kind of people I have following me, and that is the kind of people that I love. One of the reasons why I don't tap in too much on doing what I can do very good is because it draws a lot of negativity. And I want you to understand that it's all about intention. When someone's intention is misread or misunderstood, you will see chaos. And when it's understood, you have peace. But it doesn't matter to me if my intention is misinterpreted, because once I know what my intention is, I stay focused. I'm going to say something. Yes, I do make videos and send messages to other YouTubers. I do. And it's usually to people that I like. I like their channel, or I liked, because sometimes I'm not watching anymore because of certain things. But usually by the time I make these messages to these individuals, I'm doing so because there's a line of demarcation. When it comes to children, I don't care who you are. I'm going to say something. I'm a child advocate in my personal and my private life. I'm not one of those folks who are out here making it look like, oh, I'm so intelligent. Everybody's intelligent to one point or the other. Going to school and being educated does not make you intelligent. There are a lot of people who never set foot in school, and their reasoning is beyond anything we could say based on something we read in a book. Their intellect is out of this world and they never had a chance to go to school. As a person who had some opportunities to go to school when I came here, because I'm no different from the ones who are back home who can't spell or who can barely read. The difference is I got opportunities that they did not have. And so when you come and you're going to speak and give long speeches and, you know, seem like you're so intellectual, and then you spell a word and it's not right, I might check you on that. Only because you presented yourself as someone who's so intellectual. Let the people speak. Let them say what they want to say on my channel. This is mine. It's not anyone else's. I do these messages and there's one thread that runs through 95% of these messages that I send. Children are involved and money is being made. And now for the average person, that money being made can cause them to do a video to tear someone else's platform down. But that's not the intention. When I see people have the opportunity to do big things, to do great things, and they have amassed a huge following, and then they start to get down into those low frequency where they're about to crash and burn, I say something. When I see individuals with good intention sharing their intimate stories with people, but when I know what social media is, I am going to say something to stop them in their tracks. Individuals who are very angry about these videos are usually angry because it's truthful. The stuff that I'm regurgitating cannot be debated. It's the truth, and the truth hurts. So, in the videos that I've done, telling these individuals about some of the pranks that they were doing, the sexual content of these pranks, and how what it was doing, for example, demeaning their character as women. I was saying to these people, these pranks that you're doing are not good in the sense that it shows you in a very negative light. Now, if you decide that you don't care how you are shown because money is to be made, you know, bless up yourself. What I'm saying is when you have children and this thing is on the World Wide Web, your children are going to feel embarrassed. And I'm sure no parent who respect themselves or their children will really want to put things out there that is going to cause embarrassment for their children. That is what I am initially saying when I speak to these individuals. So people with small mind is going to say, you're doing it because of views. And I just don't understand that argument either. Let's just say that I decided I wanted to go down to the bottom of the barrel and scrape and talk all kinds of stuff just for views. Isn't that what most people on social media want? The ones who make this a career, and this statement is not a disrespect to anybody, because when you're doing YouTube and you're really into it and you're buying equipments and cameras and setup, and it's a lot of work. And so I'm never going to say it is not work, go find a job. Honestly, people who take YouTube seriously and invest their time and their money in it are working and deserve the pay that they get. I'm just saying, when you're doing it and you're willing to prepare your own family and serve them on the table, you have no right to get all sensitive. Because if you're going to dish it, people are going to eat it. And if people are going to eat it and they end up with indigestion, they're going to speak on it. So I don't know where people come from, especially supporters of this channel, come from to say, mind your own business. Leave the people private business alone. Are you insane? Private business? How can I know someone's private business that is posted on the World Wide Web? People are making these comments, and I don't want to label them like the one that they're defending. I'm going to say here, when it comes to the young lady and her husband, I clearly stated that I love watching them. I absolutely love watching them. I think they have great chemistry together, despite their age difference. They do have that. They had, because I was noticing that, they had this real chemistry with their pranks. It used to be funny, but then it started getting very serious. And because it was getting serious, and because someone mentioned children, even though there's no children present, at that point, I'm going to say something. I also hear the argument with people saying, go to them privately and say whatever you have to say in the video. No, I said that I was never going to do that again. I've done that in the past. And it's never really appreciated. And I want it to stop. Now you're going to say, who are you to say I want this to stop? Yes, I want people who are married or people who claim that they're in a relationship when they're still in that relationship to stop airing their dirty laundry on social media. People don't care. Or they're not in a position to fix it for you. There are agencies for that, counseling sessions for that, or private conversations for that. So if you came to me and shared your personal struggles with your marriage, and I come on the internet and tell the people, I would be wrong for it. Do you understand? We all need somebody, and sometimes things are happening in our life and it's overwhelming. And we really want to kind of put it out there like a sounding board for persons to help us. But that's where you have private groups where the whole world doesn't get to see this, because each person that is engaged in these conversations, you have families, husband have family, wife have family, whatever. They can talk to their relatives. They can talk to their friends. And they can talk to the world in general. But I feel when you're married, there should be a certain level of loyalty. As long as you're still in that relationship and still intend to be in that relationship, you have no business putting out all this mess. You and the man lying down on the same pillow. You all don't need to tell the whole world what's happening to you in your situation. And a lot of the persons who are angry with me, you're angry because you're saying, this stupid lady is going to stop the people from telling us their business. Una just fast and just want to know people business. You don't care about them. If you cared about them, you wouldn't want the young lady to be talking about private, intimate things about a man that she loves. And you don't want her partner to come out and do the same. You're just big mad because you love the story. You love the mix-up. You love the expose. You're big mad because I'm trying to put an end to it. Black people oftentimes are too self-destructive. When you're doing good and you're right up on the pedestal, you have hundreds of thousands of people watching you, you still have to be responsible in what you put out there. For people who make their channel based on talking about other person's demise and other person's problems and other person's unfortunate events in their life, have no right to tell people not to talk about them. Now, since the young lady came in my comment section and she said that if I'm wrong, if you're not talking to me, then excuse me, but I'm getting the impression that you're speaking to me, that I was watching your channel all the time from 2018. I used to watch your husband's channel. Yes, I used to watch him. Now, you said something that I was blocked on both of your platforms. Well, I didn't know that. Because when the lady called me, not called me, when the woman put a comment in my comment section and said she's not going by you anymore, she's not watching your channel anymore because you told her what to do with her mother, I unsubscribed from you. So if you blocked me, I didn't know. I didn't watch any of you for all these years. And the only reason is because YouTube recommended you. And when I look, you were on a live talking about the man you called his real name and said, see me and come live with me is two different things. Now, the ones who are coming out to defend, I'm thinking, are they insane? Did they see these things? Did I put these things out there? I was responding to it. Some of you are so sensitive and you're into people business. Every day, as soon as something break, a news break, you're on it. And nobody can talk about you because you're what? No one can talk about you because you're so special. Why is it okay to talk about other person's story? Who got killed, who have affairs, who this, that, and the other. Is your storyline, is your tagline, your channel is built on that. Are you on there promoting world peace? Are you on there, feeding the hungry? Are you on there teaching people how to be or do? You're talking about stories and other person's unfortunate situations because you know that stuff sells. So how can you become so sensitive? Listen, I'm going to talk. For every time I speak about these things, you see a change. When people were referring to their partner as black spot, she doesn't do it anymore. My intention was not to hurt her. Her perception of someone who means well to her by calling her privately and having this conversation. I'm not like that. I go in the comment section, and when it's ignored and it continues, I do a World Wide Web response. Now, here's the thing. These people want to grow, and they want to get big and famous, and they want to be honored and worshipped. We are not about worshiping anybody. In America, you got huge YouTubers who have issues in their relationship, and they share that with the public. People do response videos. They take the clips from those videos and play them, line by line and discuss it. And people have millions of subscribers just getting people to respond to these videos. No one is going to make me feel ashamed. If you are not ashamed of your own intimate stories that you fling out here and, like a big drawers, and everybody get a chance to see it. If you're not ashamed of it, and you don't have a problem talking about it, neither do I. I got a channel. If you want to go take any of my big bingo bags that I throw out there and talk about them, so let it be. Again, when it involves children, when I spoke about Chrissy, it was because I said, the children, remember them, be careful, because sometimes we don't mean any harm, and the children hear what we're saying and misunderstand it. It was about the children. When I spoke to the other lady about the pregnancy and the baby, it was because of the children why I spoke on it. It's because of the lady speaking, the young lady talking about wanting children. All these videos, I respond to them when people are talking about children. When I spoke about the situation with Sunrise in Jamaica, it was because I know he has a son and that he's building, and someone was trying to come to rip down what he was building. See, these individuals are biased. When I do a video and talk about how wonderful they are on their channel, they don't have a problem with it. When I'm promoting, how many times have I come on here and tell you, go watch this person? Most of my subscribers only know about the people because I said, I'm watching this channel and I love it. Go watch them. Go watch this one. Go watch that. How many persons you ever say, tell anybody to go watch me? that doesn't stop me from watching them and supporting them and being encouraged by them. And if I see them talking nonsense, I'm going to say it. So when the young lady says that I was blocked, first of all, she can block me from her channel because it wasn't really that interesting, to be honest with you. I watched it because when she became pregnant, I'm always interested in the pregnancy stories. I'll watch every single person once they have a family and they are having children. My husband says my favorite person is Amari. It's because of her children. I watch her on and off all the time. When the kids are not there, I don't really watch. When the kids are there, I watch her because of the children. And the kids are supposed to be protected at all times. They're their priority. It's because the young lady was talking about being left alone with her children. That gets to me. And anyone who knows me knows that's my Achilles heel. Everybody know that it's kryptonite to me when you mention children. I love kids. And I dislike to see when people have a good thing going, they ruin it. Now, this leaves me feeling that it was another attempt for attention. And this is probably that whole story about, oh, I'm so unhappy. You don't run out and behave that way after you have exposed your partner that way. So for you people who have no brain or who needs to do some things to activate your brain, to come out and talk about private things and let the people work out their private stuff, you're just fast. You just want to hear more. And I'm saying I don't want to hear anymore. I want the couple to stay one side and get a mediator off the web and work out their differences. And whatever they decide that's best for them, we respect and honor that. Okay? We have a lot of topics to deal with over here. Continue to send your topic. There's so many of you say, please talk about this. I will. As for my friend, you know, we were not talking about her husband because they're still married. We're talking about things that are happening to her because of her husband. Get your facts straight. And be like some smart people who say, I don't like this woman. Look what she's saying. And they say, oh, I didn't like you, but I checked out some other videos and you got some good content. And for the ones who come to fight and argue, I don't want you over here. Do you notice I don't say subscribe? Subscribe what? Whenever I'm watching a video or a channel and it connects with me like that, nobody has to tell me to subscribe. I click so fast because I don't want to lose that one. And like? What do you mean like? I'm going to tell you to like something that you don't like, or I'm going to tell you to like something before you watch it. What nonsense is that? We're living in the reverse. That's why we're seeing so much negativity in our people because of the things we're encouraging. I don't want no... Listen, there are people on my channel that would like a video before they watch it. Because as soon as I upload it, I see that like. But perhaps they like it because they want to save it for another time. I'd never tell anybody to subscribe over here, ever. In 7 years. Or to like something unless it's a message that I'm trying to promote. To say I need this channel video to go out. I'll say that. I watch all these Jamaican channels because for one, I'm hoping that everybody get a chance to tell their story and tell it in a way where they feel relief. And I know some people are doing that. But I'm saying do not give persons anything that when it is addressed, you're going to feel embarrassed or you're going to feel, you know, some kind of way after the fact. When I open my mouth and I repeat what these ones say, it is embarrassing for them. And this is why they'll get upset. But I'm used to that in my private life too. I also do say things to people sometimes that make them get upset, and then I don't hear from them for a while. But guess what? They always come around because it was the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, I'm going to leave this and I'll come back with another message for today. Stay blessed, everyone.